Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Bang, 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 bang.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
43's the mark. 43's
15. Here we go.
Shift.
On first down, Mahomes avoids him at the 40. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field.
Yellow.
Let's go. Check.
Attack.
Check.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Yellow.
Bravo.
46. Man, I got you. 46.
Throwing on second and long. Mahomes dancing, and the pressure gets to him again. Lightning speed there on the sack from the corner, Duke Dawson.
We better not.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
He is going to find Hill here. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes has some fond memories of playing here in Denver. In fact, one of his earliest NFL memories came here in the Mile High City. That was back in the final week of the 2017 season while Alex Smith was resting up for the playoffs. And we got a glimpse of what the young Mahomes could do. He threw for 284 yards in a 27-24 Chiefs victory. That, of course, was the first start of the career for Patrick Mahomes. First down for the Chiefs, solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Now here's Mahomes.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Yellow. Yellow. Attack.
Grace don't travel.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Come on, fellas.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
Fire.
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Get him, boys.
Anthony Hitchens, second in the AFC in tackles last year, there to bring him down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey! Big River!
Throwing now is Locke. Finds his rookie first-rounder, it's Noah Fant. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
Come on. SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS.
Hey, Echo!
44's the mic. 44's mic. Check, check. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Lock now on first down. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A huge play there for Denver, and even 50 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Get it!
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10
Watch out, watch out.
at the 10-yard line.
Go!
Take it.
Shoot!
Throwing on 2nd down. Lock. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Set! 15, Lonnie. 15 line.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo.
It's our time. It's our time.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Come, come.
Hey, Alpha. Look at me. Zipper.
And that'll set him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Snap.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. This one complete to the running back, Lindsay. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down. And McManus able to put it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Hardman, the second-round pick out of Georgia, really showcased his speed at the combine, running a 4.33 and should help give Patrick Mahomes another versatile playmaker to work with at the receiver position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Down top.
46, boys. 46. 46.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes
Here we go.
steps away to his left. And this one's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mike 46. Mike 46. I'm coming.
15, yellow. Hey, 43, 15.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Clock now on 1st down. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. The Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
Down. 80 weapons. 90 wolf.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Check three.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Lindsey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Greystone traffic.
44. Mike. 44.
Ready?
Clock now to throw.
I'm here all day.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And he's got some space here. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Throwing again on second down. Lock. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Yep. Big grip.
Lock going to try and throw on 3rd down. Going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Back.
Yes.
Throwing on 1st down is Lock. This is the tight end Fant. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Push him back.
They'll run with Lindsey. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Check tight.
To throw it is Lock. And it's caught. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end.
Big edge.
Pilot, 64, weak. Snap.
They'll try to run with Lindsey, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Phillip Lindsey, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
I don't need to. 46. I don't need to. Hey, come on, guys.
Now Mahomes.
Watch twist.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Von Miller able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
He's coming. Check.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And Mahomes is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Come on, set. 50,
the Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field. and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
Let's go, D.
Looking to throw again on second down. Lock. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Easy.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Yellow, 480.
Mike spot 4.
No chance. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Got it.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Get ready.
Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is
gonna do that?
I'm doing it, though.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decided.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Terrell Suggs, one of the best in the business at finding the QB, gets home there.
X3, 218, chopper.
Switch. Tight dog.
After the sack on first down, Locke, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. On third down, here's Lindsey. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line.
Yeah, baby.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here we go. Yeah.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Mike, 46.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
46 to Mike.
Yellow.
To Mike.
Ain't no such thing as a loss.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Derek Wolfe, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A pass there complete to Sutton. Sutton is part of a good young receiving core for the Broncos. They liked Sutton enough last year. They traded away Demaryius Thomas, if you remember, halfway through the season. And Sutton, he responded. Rookie campaign, had over 700 yards, 42 catches for the man from Brenham, Texas, which is located halfway between Houston and Austin.
44 is the
80 weapon.
44 is the Mike.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Right room.
Go.
Check it back.
Get it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Locke. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Greystone, travel.
44 is the Mike. 44 is Mike. Check. What we got? Check out.
Snap.
Here's a give to Lindsey running right. Morris Claiborne makes the play defensively.
18 Gator.
44, Mike, 44.
Don't get nervous. Bravo.
Flare.
2nd and 5 now. Locke, flush to his right. Incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Ready?
This offense
70,
in desperate
Indy.
need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Watch the slant.
From the gun on third down, Locke. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to pull a bit closer. Shotgun snap to Locke. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Hey, check Mike 46. Check Mike 46. Here we go, here we go. Say 15, 15, 15.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. He's picked off near his own 48, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Hey, Mike 7.
Mike spoke.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 44 is the Mike. 44 is Mike. Check.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Ready.
After the turnover, here's Locke. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Check hot route. Hot. Under 10. 10.
Hey, Charlie.
44. Mike, 44.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Locke. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Morris Claiborne, the former #1 pick of the Cowboys there defensively.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Kill.
Check. Crunch.
Big grip.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Darren Lee picks it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Interception, baby.
Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
Go.
Hey, dribble it.
46.
On 2nd down and 4, Mahomes flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And the kick by Butker is good. Butker, what a pickup he's been for Kansas City the last 2 years. Remember, he was drafted by Carolina to be the eventual successor to Graham Gano. That didn't pan out. Casey got him as a free agent. He's been really good.
Yeah, Gano said, oh no, I'm keeping my job. But Butker found his home in Kansas City, a franchise record for points scored in his first 2 seasons.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4.
Fofo's and Mike. Mike's Fofo.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 44 is the Mike. 44 is Mike. Check, check. I got you. I got you. Get it.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
44 is the Mike. 44 is the Mike.
Cut, cut, cut. Fofo's and Mike. Mike's Fofo.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Locke, and he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40.
44, 44, Mike, 44. Now, here we go.
On 1st down, Locke completes it to Fant on the right side. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes us 2nd and 9.
Got three down.
Again, they'll throw with Locke. He's got this complete to Hamilton, and he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23. Locke going to bring the offense up 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Blue draw Corkers.
Locke again here on 2nd and 10. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Noah Fant, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point from McManus is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it, and again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football. Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
15.
Charlie. 46, boy.
Yellow.
46 to Mike. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play.
Mike, fight on these two. Fight on these two. There's a wall, right? Here we go. Here we go. They ribbling. Let's go.
Mahomes now on first down. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Come on, fellas.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Yellow.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Defense, let's go.
15.
Mahomes to throw once more. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Shift. Watch.
Yellow. Easy.
Exit.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a one-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores.
44.
Ready.
Now Locke.
I'm coming after you.
Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Mike spoke.
In your face.
Check.
Back to throw. Got a man. That's complete to Hamilton. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
44. Mike, 44.
I'm coming.
Back to throw. Locke. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Denver has the first down, the play going for 15 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Spoke to Mike. Mike spoke.
Check.
Big grip.
Lock to throw. Being chased out left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Yeah, and here we go again.
Watch safety creep. Safety's creeping.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Run, 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 run!
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
Yeah, but it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for Kansas City, it may not be too late to salvage their season as the win moves them to 2-5 now on the year. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Kansas City next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaud. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.